Hi, my name is Amira Valliani. I'm 25. I work on foreign policy at the White House, and I'm excited to be a member of the Aga Khan Foundation's Boston Marathon run team. I started running November of 2011, and my friends had signed me up as a joke for this race in DC called the Cherry Blossom 10 Miler. And it was a lottery, so we were all guessing I would never get in, but it was a big joke because of how unathletic I was and the fact that I couldn't even really run a mile. And won the lottery, got a ticket to this race, and I was sort of forced in the scenario where I had to learn how to run 10 miles in the span of 5 months. And I did it. The first day I started running, I could barely run a mile, and over the course of 4 or 5 months, I worked my way up from barely being able to run to running 10 miles straight without stopping, and I was really proud of it. So in April, I ran the Cherry Blossom 10 mile race, and then the next day I felt so excited about running that I signed up for my first marathon. And that was the Marine Corps Marathon that happened that October. So I went from running 0 miles in November of 2011 to running 26 miles in October of 2012. And after that, I became really excited about running. I loved the feeling, I loved that it gave me a chance to zone out, I loved the fact that it let me see a city in a new way, and I've been doing it ever since. So when the opportunity came up to run the Boston Marathon for the Aga Khan Foundation, I was really excited about it. After the Boston Marathon last year, I was actually sitting in the Situation Room when I heard about the bombings. And it was a very scary time for me as someone, working where I worked. It was a very scary time for me as an American. It was a very scary time for me as a runner, as someone who has very close people to them who live in Boston who were actually at the marathon. And in the months after the bombings happened, I tried to think of a way to use what happened at the bombings last year to do something productive and do something positive. Because it was so incredible to me to see how people of Boston turned this tragedy into a way to build community. They fought terror with community and resolve and resilience, and that really inspired me. So I wanted to be a part of the 2014 Boston Marathon, to be a part of that community. And the Aga Khan Foundation, I think, is one of the best forces for productivity and positivity in the world. They help people turn their lives around. So I, in particular, am really excited about the work that the Aga Khan Foundation does for girls' education, especially in Muslim countries. As a Muslim woman, I was always taught growing up about the importance of education, about the importance of being able to build a career for myself and use my education to understand what the world is like and translate that into doing something productive for the world. And so it really excites me that the Aga Khan Foundation is going out to places like Afghanistan, Pakistan, East Africa, and going into communities and finding a sustainable way to make sure girls are getting educated in places where they don't even have female teachers because it's been so long since girls have had access to education. So to be a part of a team where I'm fighting for a cause where women around the world can have similar opportunities as I have, this is a really exciting thing. And that's one of the reasons I'm so excited about what the Aga Khan Foundation stands for, and to be able to raise not just money, but awareness about the cause and the wonderful work they do.